doesn't get out. Turning around, back up high. Kelly toward the goal, blocked by Dahlstrom. And now Ho-Sang, long pass, and it was intended for Steeves. Picked off by Ho-Sang, and now Steeves and Ho-Sang back the other way. Ho-Sang shoots, he scores! Smooth like whipped butter. Ho-Sang sends it in past Mandalise and restores the 2-goal lead. He's got 2 goals tonight. Josh Ho-Sang, 1 on the power play, 1 even strength. On 10, the Marlies going into yesterday, they got 7 opportunities yesterday in that game alone, but it only had 11 previous in the previous 5 games. So in one game, they were able to make up a fair bit of ground on power play opportunities. Alex Steeves gets that one back. Got a penalty coming up to the centers, but here comes Steeves, working in, shoots, scores! Alex Steeves absolutely nails it to the back of the net. His first American Hockey League goal in just his 2nd game. 2-0.
Oh, there was a delayed penalty as well, and this is against the wall, and then it just moves to the middle of the ice, and Michaelis recognizes that Steeves is on the go, and he drive skates. He's on his onside, and you watch this, he just steps in to that show.
Back up to the blue line it comes. Steeves quickly finding Dusak. Down low, Cini, some pressure. Tries to draw it in, back up, Dusak hangs on, shoots, and Dargachintsev tried to recapture it. Dusak, again, back up off the boards. Looking over for Steeves, finding him, to the goal! Alex Steeves! On the power play. 3-1 Marlies as Steeves picks up his 2nd goal of the game.
How about that? 2 games, 2 goals, and an assist. And this is a great job up top. The nice steer down, it's hard for the block shot. Castellet gets in the shooting lane, but the possession still happens. It goes low to high. And then this, it's steering down the wall, but the nice move to go cross ice, open up the lane for Steeves. And
Tender, down by 2, you still got a chance here. You got to bring him to the goal, lifted back to the blue line, and now it'll be picked up by Semyonov as he plays it along to Steeves, and another 8:15 into the city. Alex Steeves adds another one to his resume, his 3rd of the year, his 4th point, and a couple of empty net goals make it 4-1 for the Marlies, but a tight game that the score doesn't tell you the entire story of. Now they're saying it's Chase DeLeo, but I think they're going to find once they look at it a little closer. And it's picked up by Semyonov as he comes back in. Hanging up Ho-Sang, cross to Steeves, scores! Right back at you! Alex Steeves with another goal. And the Marlies answer back in a quick fashion as Alex Steeves on the very next shift puts a statement in. We talk about Alex Steeves got the 2nd empty netter last. Talviti. Semyonov comes back to it. Stick out of the hand here as Kral turns around and then just tries to ease it up the boards. Doesn't get very far. Has to defend here, and that one lifted up and into the glass and all the way back down the ice. Coming out of the box, Steeves picks it up, scores! Scores! Alex Steeves out of the box and in the net. And he puts the Marlies up 2-1. Just 19 seconds in as he picks up the 2nd goal of the game and his 2nd goal of the game for the Toronto Marlies. His 3rd straight goal in a row.
Anderson from Abramoff and Dargachintsev at 13:23.
Dargachintsev takes it in by himself. Still after it. Trying to cut back in. Steeves to the goal. Picked up, scores! 5-1. Semyon Dargachintsev, his 3rd game in a row with a goal.
Again, getting Puck's on goal here. Steeves corrals the loose puck. It's going to come back to him here eventually. He's just going to fire it on. You saw McNiven looking around. So he had a sense that that puck could have been somewhere in behind him. And good for Semyon Dargachensev following the play. And that's the London Bandits who are hanging out here beside us. Perhaps their coaches have told them, you know, keep
with it. He is taken down in a weird way, but he gets back up slowly, getting to the bench. Kind of went down a little awkward there with Hosang. Shot hits the side of the goal. Grabbed up by Steeves. Carries it back through the middle. Over the line. Steeves still working with it. Cuts to the net. Up top. Tin Roof scores! Curtis Douglas! And the Marlies go up 2-1 with 2:53 left to go in the first period. The heavy lift by Steeves, the put away by Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas second of the year, but Alex Steeves attacks the neutral zone with speed, weaving through here, and eventually he's going to flip this out front. You can see Douglas coming in. Nice quick finish by Douglas as well. Good hands, put him in tight to get this puck elevated in a hurry. A nice little feed here by Steeves.
Off the draw, finds its way to Rubin. Up ice, trying to look for Steeves, but it's cut off. Steeves gets a second chance. Down the left side, he's got Hosang coming with him. Steeves out front, and it never got back to Hosang. Josh Hosang not giving up on the play. Steeves stepping back to it in the corner. Moves it back up high for Rubens. Shot! And that skims down into the corner. Right back the other direction. Steeves like he was happy to get it back to Hosang, and he does. Finding Dusak. Good movement here from the Marlies. Dusak back up high. Cini at the side door. That one steps away, and Steeves comes back to it one more time. Boy, he's got no give up in his game. Hosang looks back to it, hands it on. Dusak. Here's Rubens with the shot. Rebound, and Rubens comes back to it. Out front, scores! Alex Steeves from Christian Rubens restores the lead. 5-4 for the Marlies.
Just what the doctor ordered for the Marlies. Great shift by this line of Hosang, Cini, and Steeves, and it's going to be Steeves who's going to get the finish. Off a nice little play by Christian Rubens. Quick stick on goal. And just like that, Toronto back up in this game 5-4 and gets the crowd here at home ice reason to cheer.
Do this. Down the right side, Cole Castles turns back, hangs up, and then plays it out to the open man. Shot! Stop! Great save by Hutchinson, and it had to be. Good shorthanded chance there. Here's Cini. He's got some help over on the far side in Dusak. He draws some attention and then steps away from it. Joey Dusak high on the line, 4-on-3 here. Draws in, moves it back over. One time, shot, rebound, scores! Joey Anderson comes back from the Leafs and puts his name on the score sheet on the power play and gets the Marlies to within one. .10:05 the time of the goal. In a weird exchange here since the fight. Turns off the wall. Goes down low, out front, trying to find Anderson, back to Steeves, shoots, and up to the line, but not out. Hosang getting it back, moving it quickly. Dusak draws in, takes it down into the corner and back up high. Hosang has to get there quick. Now picks up the puck, shoots, and it is blocked as he comes back over to the blue line. Winds up, there's the one time from Steeves as it comes off the pads. Steeves again, quickly finding Hosang. Back over to Dusak. High to Hosang. Looks over, takes the shot, scores! Josh Hosang on the power play. Evens it up for the Toronto Marlies. Good movement. And great finish.
And just when you're saying, hey, Hosang, settle those hands down, he does that. With that pause, a lot of shots by Steeves. Steeves off of the side on his offside. A good retrieval by Cini to get it up to the top. Hosang a little fake, little pause, draws the defender down, just puts it under the triangle of the stick, and a great shot. Seeing eyes on that pause.
Anderson along the wall. Dusak investigates. It comes loose. Dargachintsev, well, he's trying to make up his mind on what to do on that play as the Monsters come back across the line. It's sent back in. Here's Steeves in alone. Shoots off the post. Takes another one. Scores! Alex Steeves pays the rent and wins it in overtime for the Toronto Marlies with 33 seconds left to play. We talked about Alex Steeves throughout the program and what he has done and the hard work that he has put in, and it pays off here.
Well, we've seen him on the PK, we've seen him on 5-on-5, and then of course we see him in overtime. And this is a great pass to be able to see Steeves coming off the bench. He takes an angle to be able to not go offside. That stall just takes the positioning, gets the shot square to it.